Hi, I'm Sid from Skins Series 1, interviewing Drinsipa from Kettering. I've got Ben and Josh with me, and we're going to talk some shit. So I'm doing these off the top of my head. So first things first, Pineapple Express or Superbad?
I've only ever seen Superbad, I've never seen Pineapple Express, so I'm always been
Fair enough, mate.
Same answer.
Yeah? Cool. There's no right or wrong answer. Don't worry about it. Right, we got weed or booze?
Booze.
Definitely booze.
Definitely booze. Okay, that's the legal one.
Yeah, weed's illegal, so.
That is wrong. Cats or dogs?
Cats.
Definitely dogs.
I like dogs.
Yes, I do.
Do you or do you not hate cats?
I do hate cats.
He doesn't hate cats. He hates dogs. He hates
Harry Potter or Star Wars?
Star Wars. Definitely.
I reckon Star Wars as well, to be honest.
I've never. I don't. I'm not really that big on either of the films.
Yeah.
But the Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets game on PS2 is fucking awesome.
I like that. That's quite a niche one. That's quite a niche angle as well. Drinsipa, why are you a band?
I've always wanted to be in a band. I mean, I'd say I've only been in a band a few years now, which I'd say is quite late to get into a band. Most people I know have been in them younger. Yeah. But a couple of years ago, I moved in with him at his mum's house, and we started a band. Been playing most days ever since, really.
Spot on. That's more than you can ask for. What about yourself, pal?
Probably because I enjoy playing live shows because they're really fun. And you can stand on stuff and you can jump about and you can shout and you can do whatever you want. Yeah, that's
Sick. It's like a release sort of thing.
exactly. Yeah, it is very much.
What other bands inspire you guys as artists?
We get well, I can only speak for myself, but get inspired by a lot of two-piece bands, such as Wet Nuns, Nay Harvest, Slaves. But I think you get inspired by everything you listen to. Really, it doesn't have to sound like what you're making. Like, yeah, my favourite bands are like the Beatles, Arctic Monkeys, but I wouldn't say we sound like them.
Sick.
One answer, right? Not Royal Blood. Let's clarify that. Not Royal Blood. So I don't want any comparisons to that. Nah, I'm joking. Negative. Queen of Stone Age are like one of my favourite bands. Like, well, actually, my all-time favourite band. And basically what he said, just loads of two-piece bands and just, yeah.
That's cool. What's your favourite drink?
Coca-Cola.
What about you, my man? What's your favourite drink?
Favourite drink? Are we talking about alcohol here, or just all time, out of everything?
Just like, yeah, obviously water aside, say you're stranded on a desert island, you've got water, so hydration's not the issue. It's like, it's whatever, yeah.
Milk. And that's my drink. Would that be, yeah?
Cow's milk, yeah?
Yeah, of course. Just stick a cow on there.
Yeah.
Get him some scram.
I feel like you'd be the sort of guy who would treat the cow really respectfully as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. If the cow died, there wouldn't really be much reason, I'd try and find another cow so they could, do what they do and make another cow.
You could breed cow, get two of them on a desert island, what else have they got to do? Just, put them together.
Sure, doesn't it? Cows on the...
I think we should try and get, once this YouTube channel takes off, we're hoping to get some investment, and then we'll try and do like Drinsipa on a desert island or something. So it's like all you've got is a year's worth of water, a cow, and a drum kit, and a ukulele, and that's like album 5 for you guys. So yeah, let's talk about what releases or what music you guys have got now and exactly what you're doing with that music.
We released our first EP, what was it, like this time last year roughly. Didn't really make a big deal out of it, had no sort of EP release show, had no announcement, just sort of released it and just sort of do a thing. And then we got approached by another studio who offered to record a song for us. We won a competition to record a single song. We went to the studio in Balled Up, London Road Studios, so really fucking good. Right? And then from then we just sort of record from them because they're really good. And now we recorded our second EP, which was released in September, which had a release show for, and it was like by far the best one we played. And this was the first ever headliner, which was brilliant.
So you've got 2 EPs out already, and it sounds like you're already writing new music.
Yeah, I think because we've lived with each other and so close to each other for so long, we're always jamming out stuff. We're always practicing doing cover songs, our own shit. So we've always got stuff in the pipeline. So we've got a few new songs kicking about. So Rob.
What I like about you guys is, like you say, you didn't make so much of a fuss about the release of these records. You literally just went, you got the tracks together, you put them out, and then started gigging. And that's, like you said at the start, obviously playing live is something that's really important to you guys. What are you aiming for? What are your goals for the rest of the year, other than releasing new music?
To be honest, just to play loads of gigs, like loads of good gigs. Like, it's hard to say really, because obviously the dream is sort of getting a massive fan base, touring. But realistically, we know that it's a very hard thing to do. So we're kind of being practical about it and just sort of thinking if we can play some good shows and just get some good people and some good fans, then it doesn't really matter to us as long as we have a good fan base and good gigs. We're not really fussed.
What UK acts do you rate?
The Surrealists. Not such a well-known band. They're from Leicester. Well, they're from all over the place, but they met through going to uni in Leicester, and it's a right interesting mix of 4 people. You wouldn't put them together in a band in your mind, but when they come together on stage, it's absolutely mental, but it just works. And they've got some cracking songs as well. Brilliant.
I'm going to say Surrealists as well. That's probably my favourite band, but then also obviously Sunbather, who are playing at the Hut tonight. Exit Palace, who this is kind of their show, but it was cancelled, so they're awesome, obviously, big fan of them. Feedback Aftermath, some young guys from Frapston. They're good.
Sick. Guys, thank you so much for your time today. I hope you have a great show. We'll see you next time.